Hey, what's happening? Tim with Nomad Trading. Let me make sure this is mic's working. Yeah, it is. Okay. So not going to do the runner recap today at the normal time. I got some stuff I have to do, so I'm going to be out of the office. So I just wanted to do a real quick run over what's going on with the markets and also kind of a sideways-ish day. Not as exciting as one would hope and frustrating for me. I'm not going to lie. I got pretty frustrated this morning because pre-market, I kept trying to short things, and I've talked about, I think in my previous last couple videos, how with CMEG I could short anything I wanted to for like the past year, and then all of a sudden now there's everything is hard to borrow. I can't short anything, and then they gave me that email that they sent me saying that something that there was some kind of a glitch where things were easy to borrow that shouldn't have been, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. All I know is it's frustrating. I got frustrated this morning and walked away because I tried to short LMFA up here in the upper threes, which would have been, very nice. No shares to short. Meso, which is MESO. This is going to be a real quick recap, by the way. I got to get out of here, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging, so trying to get something up before I go. Anyway, Meso, I was trying to short this at 1830 because I was looking. This thing was crazy up here, and I was looking at this little area of resistance where it was just above 18. So I was trying to short a couple hundred shares at 1830. Of course, no shares to short at either broker. That would have been, a beautiful short. Let's see what else was moving. GOVX, that was moving, but again, I don't see much to the long side. You could have maybe tried a VWAP break, but you would have had to been quick to the long side because this is another one that was up and then pretty much has faded all day. Lots of volume, 49 million shares, but nothing but fading. CCIV was another one. This chart is just bizarre. I tried shorting this as well. I could not short it, and that was on this red 5-minute candle somewhere in the 13s. I was trying to short that, which would have been good. It wouldn't have been good now because it would have ended up coming back up on me. Bizarre, ridiculous chart going on there. But anyway, it would have been good for my scalping capability. But of course, couldn't make that happen. So like everything I saw today, pre-market and this morning was looking more like shorts. I'm sure there were long setups out there, like one I saw later on. I can't remember what it was. AVGR was moving. Yeah, this was one, but I didn't see anything too exciting on this either, other than it's bouncing off the 50 moving average on the 5-minute chart. So you could have played that scenario, I guess. But it's another one of those stocks that, not a ton of volatility, going from a little over $1 to a high of not even $1.70. So not a ton of volatility, but 127 million shares traded. The chart, not the best either. I mean, it is walking up this nice trend line, but again, don't see like a ton of setups other than, you could draw your trend line here, and then as it breaks out, you could take a trade there. Or you could take the bounce off of the 50, but you wouldn't have known it was going to bounce off the 50 until it did bounce off the 50. So it would have been probably more of a VWAP break, I guess. Even high of day would have been difficult on it because it would have came down and possibly stopped you out. Anyway, so that wasn't the best setup either. What was one I saw? Ride. That one was up pretty big. Got a bunch of volume. Now I'm wishing I was actually thinking about shorting this at 28, and then I looked back and saw it was over 28.50, so I was kind of glad that I didn't, but now it is actually pulling back. I thought it would probably have some kind of decent pullback at some point during power hour, but my timing wasn't right because I just jumped back in here when it was getting to around 28, and I thought, hey, I could short this at 28, but there's not really any major resistance. There's resistance above that to short into, so I was kind of hoping it would get higher and I could short up into like 30. But anyway, it would have ended up working out, but I probably would have been stopped out. Typically, I'm not taking more than maybe $1 risk if I were shorting this with a few hundred shares. So probably would have been stopped out. Maybe not. I don't know. Just depends. But turns out it would have worked out. But this was a pretty good long setup, because if you bought the breakout down here at 2376 ish, 2380 ish, you bought that breakout, that was a beautiful long all the way up, nothing but up, no real pullbacks even. So I would say that was probably the best long that I saw, but a little bit on the higher side because it's up in the $20 range. A lot of momentum stock guys don't really like the 20s, but lately it seems like the 20s have been kind of the hotter area. I've seen quite a few running up there in the 20s. We had DDD the other day. Let's see, what else do we got? Let me see if I can find anything else before I jump off of here. I just wanted to do something real quick. Let's see, was there anything else really hot today? SIFY up 100 and some percent, it says. I have not looked at that one today. Okay, so that one's getting a little bit interesting into the end of the day. So you had a nice curl and then broke the high of day. So you could have taken a high of day trade at the break of $3, would have been beautiful, and easily gotten 50 cents a share out of that, just scalping it. So that would have been a pretty decent trade. Did not see that. Haven't even looked at that today, but that would have been a decent long trade. Could have bought the breakout or the break of this level of resistance here, because if we look on the daily chart, it looks pretty wide open, just a nice big green candle. So might have been a decent long setup on that one. Just didn't see it. What else was there? ALRN, that one I was looking at this morning. I know I was. Yeah, this is another one I was looking to short this morning that couldn't get shares. Now it's curling up, so maybe. But typically I don't hold stocks all day, so it wouldn't really have mattered. I'm usually looking to scalp, but I know I was looking for shares to short in here. I think as it was retesting these the $2 area, I was thinking maybe that might get rejected, which it actually went higher than that, but it did get rejected. Anyway, yeah, so basically I just this morning pre-market, I didn't take any trades today. All I did was repeatedly try to short stocks pre-market and just get the hard to borrow and no shares available messages in both accounts. And so I got frustrated because I didn't see anything long, and I walked away, went and did other things, dropped back in this afternoon. Didn't see much going on that I liked setup wise this afternoon either. In the short while I've been at my computer. So I just thought I'd jump on here and make a quick video for you guys, just so I don't leave you hanging if you're wondering where I'm at in 30 minutes or so. I've got stuff to do, so I needed to knock this out and get to running, but at least I wanted to get at least something out, kind of covering some of the plays of the day. So hopefully you like this. If you did, give it a like, thumbs up, subscribe, all that wonderful YouTube algorithm, whatnot. By the way, we passed 2,000 subscribers, which is so awesome. Largely in part to had a big jump in subscribers because of that stimulus video, which I plan to make another of. Hopefully my stock guys don't hate me for that, but I'm one of those people that hasn't received their stimulus that should have, because I got my stimulus the first time with no problem, and then here I am this second time around. Literally nothing has changed. There's no reason at all, but yet I didn't get it. So it's not like a big deal. I can just put it on my tax return, but it's just a frustrating thing when everybody pretty much has their stimulus checks in their account, and you're like, where's mine? It's almost $2,000 for me and my two kiddos, so $1,800. So it's like, I wouldn't mind having that $1,800 too. I can wait till tax time, but I shouldn't have to because nothing changed. So I've been kind of digging into that and trying to figure out exactly what's going on with that. So I'll probably make another video because I've had some minor developments in that situation, what I think is going on with why some people aren't getting their stimulus. But anyway, that's another thing. So hopefully my stock people don't hate on me for jumping on the stimulus train for a minute. It just directly affects me. And the reality is, it gets that one video got thousands of views. It is finance related, I guess, and it got thousands of views and like 50 subscribers in like 2 days. So it's outdone all my other videos. Stock trading is like my passion and what I like to talk about and what I enjoy doing, but it is pretty niche. So niche or niche, however you say that. So you don't get as many like viral type videos with that. That's the downside of it. But anyway, I've gotten really far off the beaten path. I think we've kind of covered the stocks that are hot and moving, at least from the ones that I've seen. So hopefully you guys had green days. You had better days than me. I took no trades, so I'm not up. I'm not down. All I did was get frustrated trying to short and then walk away this morning and say forget it. I got other stuff to do. So that was my day. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day, and hopefully you guys had better days today. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you all had a great day. I got to get out of here. I got to run. I got stuff to do with the kiddos. So I'll holler at you later. Have a great evening. Peace out.